Hello there. Today we're going to make a fun fold card, and I pulled out two different images that I think I'm going to use the owl. I think that would be really cute. So, but I also pulled out the bird houses. I don't know if that would match. Well, I guess I could do the red house. But anyways, I pulled these two out thinking I want to use those, or one of those anyways, for on the front of the card. But in the meantime, let's do the fun fold first, and then we can choose which embellishment that we want to add to it, because this is our 1 inch or less idea that goes on to a new way to make a card. All right, now this is the card that I've got, and it's got this layer and it's got this layer. Okay, you can glue it together like I just did, like I did with this one, if you want to use it as tucks. And when I used to do journaling, then I used to make cards into, I used to add tucks onto cards all the time. And I always started out with cards, and I love to make a journal out of just cards, because then you just have so many tucks and places to hide different things. So, or you could just go ahead and glue the whole thing down. It's up to you. All right, so what you're going to need is an A2 card, and then a double-sided piece of DSP. And now I've got to choose which side do I want the smaller piece to be, and which piece do I want the larger piece to be. I think I want the larger one to be this. So if I do it, yeah, I think that's a good idea. And then the smaller piece, the other one. All right, so let's go ahead and cut this. So first thing we want to do is we want to cut this layer. You want it to be the height of the card, which is 5.5 inches. And I did mine 4 1/4. I mean, yeah, 4 1/4, just because that's what I had. So, but you can do it the 4.5 or 4 1/4 rather. You can do it 4 or 4 1/4. So I'm sorry, I cut mine at 4. But to do it the entire front, let me start that again. You need a layering paper that is 5.5 inches, so it'll reach top to bottom, and then either 4 1/4 or 4 inches wide. There you go. I chose the 4 1/4, or 4 inches, I'm sorry. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to cut this at, now where did I put that measurement? I wrote it down right there, at 2.5. So I'm going to cut it right on 2.5. There we go. All right, and I didn't put that down, so let me write that down on here so I don't forget. Cut at 2.5. Oh, I do have it down there. Okay. Alrighty. So now we have this piece and we have this piece, which is this piece and this piece. Okay. So we've got those two pieces. Now we just need to figure out how deep to make the V cut. So, and I think I'm liking the 3/4 on this one and 1/2 inch on this one. So we need to find our middle point, which I like to just fold it in half and pinch it. That gives you your middle point. Fold this one in half and pinch it, because you're going to cut that part off anyways. All right. Now at the pinch mark, make it real sharp for myself. All right, where's my sharp pencil? Right there. I know I just sharpened one. Okay, so it's right here. So on the back one, we're going to go 3/4 inch in. So just make a little dot at 3/4 inch in. And then on this one, we're going to go in 1/2 inch in. So make a little dot right there. All right. So now we're going to cut right into that spot from the outer edge, right into that mark, so you know. So I'm cutting from out here, the middle point, into the 3/4 inch in. Okay, because now we're going to cut from this point down to the corner, from this point up to this corner, and remove this section here. Okay. Alrighty, so it might be easier to use your cutting board. It might be easier. I think I'm going to use this. I just think that would be easier. So we're going to go from this corner up to this edge. So, and I'm going to show you a neat little trick. no one will know the wiser. All right, when you're doing this so that you can find that center a lot easier, take a pin and poke it in gently where you want it to be, right there. That way you can find your canal, the cutting canal, and then you can turn it here and line this corner up, and you know you're going to cut down to here. Okay, you know it's lined up. So now I can see that point. I can still see it. I can bring this up and I can go ahead and let's see, where is it lined up now? What row is it lined up to? It's lined up to 1, 2, 3. So when I get up to here, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this over. 1, 2, 3, there, because that way you can find out where you start out and then go ahead and press it down. That piece is cut off. Okay, now the second piece you can already see where you want it to be. So you're going to line that up in the canal. Okay, if you want to make sure you're really good, put a pin there and then push it up to the pin while you're maneuvering the bottom portion here. I've got that lined up. You want to put that there and you want to come up. Okay, oh good, and that's right up to that line now. That's easy. Ta-da! How cool is that? So there, so remember that neat little tip. We've got some triangles we can put somewhere else. Okay, we're going to do the same thing to this one. I'm going to find that center and put it in the canal. And then I know, and I'm going to line this right up on, hopefully, right up where this line is going across. Let's see. All right, good. So I'm going to line it up here, up there, and then I lined my pin up to this line right here. So this row right here. So that way I know I need to cut from there. So now I can look at this and I can line it up to this piece right here. There's always an easier way to do things, you know? Okay, so from there, out, and that cut that piece off. And then we went from, I'm going to line it up the same place again, because I know I want it from there, and then line up the bottom tip down here to right there. Okay, I can put this cutter on this line, and then I can trim down. Ta-da! All right, we've got it. We can put the pin back. Now you know another neat little trick, and I'm going to show you another neat little trick. See how they're raggedy because I need a new cutter in there? That's why I like to save my nail files that come in my little fake nail kits. Because you can shave them off. Okay, that's better. This one's not quite so even. Let me trim that up a little bit more. There, okay, that looks better. So now look at the difference. This one's nice and cut. This one is not, so we need to work on this one now. Okay, turn it over, and we've got all the rough bits in the back now. Over and check again. Make sure it's all tucked in behind. That's better. The only place it's giving me a little problem is right there. Okay. Very good. So now, that's still going to bother me. All right. I'm going to trim those off then. Ta-da! All right. So now we're going to lay it down like this. This way, and we went it over this way a little bit. And this, I like to line this one up in between the next layer, and then I like to line it up here over about the same width as this. So like that. So there's the same amount of room, and then this is right in the middle of this one. All right, so now all we have to do is just glue that down. And if you're going to use this in a journal, then just glue it at the top and bottom, or in your scrapbooks, glue it at the top or bottom. Also, you can do it as a card like that. You can leave a tuck spot. And so if you want to send a card with these 2 tucks, then that you can do that too. or you can close it on this end to create a pocket. You could slide something in there, slide a bookmark or a tag in there if you want to. Okay, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to put a focal point on here. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. So this is going to come on, and I'm going to glue this piece down to here. Try to line it up right in the middle. All right, that looks good to me. Then we're going to turn this over and glue this on the same distance as this. There, that's pretty. I like that. All right, now we need a focal image. And I'm thinking I want to do the owl. He's just so adorable. Okay. And I will attach the owl, how to make the owl information, the video, to this video, so that way you can find it. All right, that is still kind of sticky. Let me get some my powder sock on there. Yep. That way it's no longer sticky. Okay, now do I want this guy or do I want this one? The short fat one is so adorable. Let's do the short fat guy. He's cute. Alrighty. Guess we can leave the tape on there, the double-sided tape. Why not? Oh, look it. That's adorable. Oh, I like that. All right, he is so going to go right there. That's adorable on here. I really do like that. Okay, now this spot is sticky, so now I want to cover that stick up. All right, because I still have two more. I guess I need to make some more owls because I'm using those. That's how I know which ones to remake, is when I'm using them up. Then I try to replace them when I can. All right, that is adorable. Very nice. So, and when I pulled the paper out, I like to cut my papers so that they're 4 by 6, so that way I can always cut the top inch off. Or top portion of it off and use it for the inside, which I really like. All right, that is really cute. So we've got that. And this one's a little bit thinner because I wanted this to be the whole length to the 5.5. So this should be 1/2 inch. Yep, so 1/2 inch it is. So now it's just a matter of embellishing the card further. So, and how do you want to do that? And I've got this, and I was thinking of doing this. Putting this along here. I wonder if that will take away. No, that makes you look right at that. And I don't want to do that. That's too bold of a statement for this. All right, so we want something different. I'm thinking maybe this light blue. Let me pull out my sticky slivers, and let's see what we've got in here. All right, and I will attach my sticky sliver how-tos on this also. Now this has orange and blue. That's more green than blue. That's darker blue. I could do silver. All right, green, multicolored. Green. Ooh, that rose is gorgeous. Some gold. Ooh, I could do gold. Let's do gold. That would be gorgeous. Actually, I'm thinking maybe at the top and the bottom. That's a nice idea. And then I could put one on the inside. I will do that. Okay, let's do that. Oh, yes. Awesome sauce. Okay. So, for the 1 inch or less part of this card, then it is the owl on the front, and also this thin little piece to make them match the outside, and also now these skinny slippers that I pulled out. And these are homemade, and they're so easy and fun to make. And yes, I will add the video, attach the video for you. I use these things so much, and it's just so nice. And these little bits that I cut off, then I save them to use as butterfly bodies. So this little 1 inch piece here is going to be turned into a butterfly body, because when I punch out my butterflies, I can put that right up in the middle for a body. Isn't that neat? Ooh, that's so pretty. Yes, yes, yes. I love it, love it, love it. Oh my. All right, let's do this one. I like trying to do different types of cards too, because sometimes it gets kind of boring just doing the same old fold over card front, you know. So I'm trying to remember to do some fun folds every once in a while. All right, nice. Very good. There's another butterfly body. That's really pretty. I like that. What a handsome card. Okay, let's go ahead and add this on the inside. I'm going to do this right down the center. It looks like this is the exact length of this card, which is awesome. Just a wee little bit. A little teeny dab. All right, that came out very pretty. I'm impressed. What do you think? Isn't that a fun card? All right, so now you can add more bling if you want to. I'm not going to add bling because this border is bling enough for me, but I think I do want a little word on here. So let's see, what kind of words do I want? How about, well, where did I put those? Right here. All right, I've got some little words in here. You are seriously amazing. That's cute. I'm going to put that right there. That'll be fun. Why not? Ha! That's cute. All right. I've got this nice big piece. I could put this right on there. Why not? May as well use up the little bits that we trim off. Yep. You are seriously amazing. That is just so cute. There, and I'll just line that right up. That is so cute. All right, and it needs to be trimmed right here. Put this away. There. That's perfect. That came out really cute. What do you think? Do you like this one? That's kind of a fun way to do a card, don't you think? So I hope you like this fun fold idea. And if you do like this card and this idea, please give me a thumbs up. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.